Hello, this is Daryl. This is day 5, week 1 of my practice diary. So today we pretty much spent 2.5 hours practicing as a group in the recording studio. We were recording our song by Bullet from Valentine. I keep forgetting this name of the song. You Want a Better, Here's a War by Bullet from Valentine. So we recorded that song for quite a while. So the first thing we did as soon as we walked in, before we set up all the microphones and we practiced the song, we had a band practice. So it was just mainly me, Harvey and Bailey, and yeah, we just practiced the song over and over, making sure that we were in time, making sure that we weren't going out of rhythm or anything like that, making sure that we all know our parts. And yeah, so you already know the song, you've heard it already. I don't need to play it again. So yeah, that's what we practiced for the majority of the day. So when it came down to recording, I had to make sure that because the way we recorded it was Harvey would play the drums, and then Bailey would play the bass, and then I'd do my guitar parts. So to kind of make my life easier for myself, so that I can kind of get the majority of the song recorded in one take, I practiced the song by myself, just kind of like practicing it as perfectly as I can, putting as much focus to not making any mistakes, and kind of just practicing it with the intent of getting it perfectly. So that's what I did that for around 30 minutes, just by myself, sitting in a studio room, going over the tabs. I was practicing with the tabs. I used Songster, and that's an app on my phone where it's a tablature app, but the tabs move, so you can play the song with the tab and the tabs move, so it makes it a lot easier for me just to play along with it and to kind of make sure that I'm playing everything perfectly. So that's the way I overcame the problem of kind of getting everything perfect. So when it came to recording, I only did for the rhythm section of the song, for the guitar, I only needed one take of recording for the entire song, which was really good on my part, considering I only learnt the song yesterday, the day beforehand. So yeah, that was really good on my part. So I practiced that for half an hour. So we had a band practice for about 10 minutes in the studio, and then I practiced individually, just going over everything, making sure everything's perfect. I did that for half an hour. And then the recording process was fairly quick for the rhythm part of the song, rhythm guitar for the song. Only took me the duration of the song, only one take really, which was about 4 to 5 minutes. But so far that's about 45 minutes of practice already, so that was a really good session. The thing that I did struggle with was the lead part of the song, which I created. I was going out of time, so when it came to the solo, I was playing the solo. But as you can see, that final bend, when I was listening to it in the song, I was going out of time. I was bending too early. My bends were way too early. I was going, and the way I overcame that problem was actually not by myself. Damien, Harvey, and Bailey were in the studio listening to the recording, and I knew there was something wrong, but I couldn't quite figure it out. But they could clearly hear that I was bending way too early. So they just kind of like were counting me in, telling me when to bend. And then eventually I eventually got it. It took me quite a few tries actually. It took me about like 6 tries to actually get the timing right of the bend, which is really strange. Something so simple like that. I just had the urge to bend really early, so the way it should sound is, but I was bending way too early before, so that's how I overcame that problem. And because it took me quite a few tries, it took me about 6 tries to figure that out. That took about 10 minutes to do, so in total that's about 55 minutes of good practice for today. So I was really happy with that. I was really happy with the recording. So so this is day 5 of week 1 of my practice diary. So I will do a practice diary soon.